the 1940s, America entered a decade filled with terrors, real and imagined. Instead of horror movies being explicit, some filmmakers placed the thrills and chills in the shadows. My parents saw these film noir-style movies firsthand, which I later enjoyed and called the 5 horror movies of the 1940s. Number 5, The Seventh Victim. Directed by Mark Robson and starred Kim Hunter, Gene Brooks, Tom Conway, Isabel Jewell, Hugh Beaumont, Erford Gange, and Evelyn Brent. The headmistress tells Mary that her older sister has disappeared. The young girl, of course, leaves school to hunt for her sister in the village in New York City. Mary has made many new friends. She witnesses one of her friends lose his life, and Mary discovers that her sister Jacqueline was part of a satanic cult. When Mary finds her sister, will she be able to help her?
Jacqueline.
Will she even want to help if it means becoming the 7th victim? Number 4, The Uninvited. Directed by Lewis Allen and starred Ray Milland, Gail Russell, Ruth Hussey, Donald Crisp, and Cornelia Otis Skinner. A sister and brother, Pamela and Rick, marvel at an 18th century house called Windward, and they discover that it's up for sale. When they attempt to purchase it, they find an owner more than willing to sell, and a 20-year-old granddaughter, Stella, who is anxiously against the deal because of her attachment to it. We eventually find that 2 ghosts inhabit the old mansion because of a multitude of secrets and misgivings surrounding Stella. Seances, apparitions, and a forced institutionalization create an eye-opening understanding of the past.
My door's kept locked.
Oh, you feel persecuted?
No.
During this heart-clutching dread of a nameless horror, Pamela and Rick hope to stop the ghostly attempts to take Stella's life. Number 3, The Picture of Dorian Gray. Directed by Albert Lewis and starred Herb Hatfield, Angela Lansbury, George Sanders, Donna Reed, and Peter Lawford. What if you could indulge every wicked whim, but the darkness that would eventually tear down your soul instead imposes itself on a painting? Exactly this happens to Dorian Gray, who has made a wish. The painted likeness of himself degrades while the man continues to appear youthful.
If only the picture could change, and I could be always as I am now. For that I would give everything. Yes, there's nothing in the whole world I would not give. I would give my soul for that.
The decades roll by, and Dorian breaks the hearts of those that love him and takes the life of a friend who discovers his secret. His disrespect for others is boundless. Will Dorian Gray ever face the consequences? Number 2, The Body Snatcher. Directed by Robert Wise and starred Boris Karloff, Bela Lugosi, Henry Daniel, Edith Atwater, Rita Corday, and Sharon Moffett. To advance his medical school, Dr. McFarlane needs cadavers for his students to work on. Since the bodies are in short supply, the doctor enlists the assistance of a village driver who keeps the corpses coming any way he can. Any way he can. The doctor's assistant is against this unethical and disrespectful way of running the school, but he suddenly wants to help a little girl walk. Bodies are needed to experiment on before operating on the child. Will the assistant's need to cure the child outweigh his moral principles? Number 1. Cat People. Directed by Jacques Tourneur and starred Simone Simon, Kent Smith, Jane Russell, and Tom Conway. If you kiss or arouse Irena's passions, you risk her becoming a Black Panther and ripping you to pieces, or so she believes. Regardless, Oliver ignores Irena's feline obsessions. They wed, and he tries to be patient.
Good night, Irena.
Oliver confides a bit too much about his marital discords to his close friend and co-worker, Alice, against Irena's insistence that he shouldn't. Finally, a condescending psychiatrist attempts to bring Irena to reality.
Don't be afraid of me, Irena.
The plot runs on the edge most times, making everyone wonder if the Catwoman is hallucinating. But eventually, her associates find it difficult to ignore the truth. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments below on your favorite movies, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.